all love a good Sephora sale, but the real challenge is finding the products that are truly worth your money. In this video, I'm sharing my top recommendations that are guaranteed to become your new beauty favorites. Get ready to shop smart and without regrets. The first item I want to present to you guys is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. It is a silicone-free primer. This primer is amazing for all skin types. Since it is a water-based primer, it is really good if you have oily skin, and it's also very hydrating if you have dry skin. So I feel like this is really good for like all skin types. Now the second item I want to bring to you guys, and I'm bringing it to you kind of early in the game because these two items kind of go hand in hand, and it is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. This stuff is the truth. The reason why I'm introducing these two items to you because they kind of go like hand in hand. However, you do not need both of them. Now let me explain. So when it comes to this primer is really good if you have oily skin, because I know that when it comes to oily skin, you try to defer away from oily based primer. So since this is water based, this is really good for you. Now when it comes to dry skin, I would say this is really good because it's very hydrating. I don't know, it's something about it. As soon as you apply it, it gives you like this cooling sensation, but yet it's hydrating. When it comes to using this with other foundations, I have used it with my Makeup Forever foundations and it worked just fine. Now the reason why I'm bringing up the foundation, the Easy Blur Foundation, is because if you want like that really good blurring effect, obviously you need to use them hand in hand. I do feel like you still get the blurring effect with the primer on its own. There has been so many examples of people applying the primer on one side of their face and it really gives you like that blurred out effect. But if you really want that airbrush look that Huda speaks of in her presentation of, you know, the filter look, then you would need the foundation. However, I feel like you still can get the blurring feel or the filter look with one or the other. Now I have used this primer with my Makeup Forever foundation and my foundation came out beautiful, flawless, scrumptious. And I have used this foundation with other primers as well, and my foundation came out beautiful. The next item I want to recommend to you guys is the Sephora Favorites Perfume Sampler with Redeemable Voucher. I know this one has so many mixed reviews, and I will always recommend you getting something like this, especially if you're not really into fragrances, or maybe you want to give this as a gift to someone who are looking for like their signature fragrance, but they want to test them out before they choose one. This is the perfect gift. Me, I love to get this for myself because I like to smell and try out different things. You get little small samples. Okay, some people get confused with this. So you get little small samples. These are like testers that they usually, honestly, if you go to Sephora, they may have them for you available that you can get, or if you go to like Macy's or a Dillard's or some type of department store in the fragrance area, there's those little samples that they always have available for people to try out. You usually probably can get maybe 2 or 3 uses out of it. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I have something near me. So what you get is you will get a lot of these samples. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You get a lot of these. You get to test it out, see if it works with your body type, your pH. That's a tricky thing when it comes to fragrance, because when you smell it in the bottle or when you smell it on the tester, a lot of times it smells completely different than it does on you, especially when you apply it to your skin. Once you choose the fragrance that you like out of the sampler set, you're able to redeem your voucher that's inside the pouch for one of the fragrances that you like. So this holiday season, the one that they have, it has 18 samples in it. They have Tom Ford, they have Valentino, they have Gucci, Burberry, they have YSL, they have Cavalli. They have so many fragrances to choose from. Now this kit is $95. It is $10 more than what it was last year. I'm not quite sure why that is. However, when you get this fragrance sampler set during the sale, you can get up to 20% off if you are a Rouge shopper. You never shopped at Sephora before, you can go in there and go ahead and sign up and instantly get 10% off during the sale. And if you're still not 100% sure with the fragrance sampler, you can always go to Sephora and smell some other fragrances before you make a purchase, because with this is a final sale. Now when it comes to Sephora favorites, this is the only one that I would recommend to go and purchase, because I feel like you do get a bang for your buck. When it comes to the other Sephora favorites, like the Sephora favorites lips, sometimes they do mascaras. They also do like the kit. Every year they do like a kit where it's like the Sephora favorites for the year, or the most sold items Sephora favorites for the year. Now when it comes to those, I don't so much care for them, because what they're giving you is like deluxe sample size. Now if they was giving you travel sizes, then yes, it'll be bang for your buck. But deluxe samples and travel sizes are two different things, and here's the example just in case you guys was wondering. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the travel size. This is the one that you can pay for. Is 1.1 ounces. This is travel size. A deluxe sample of the same thing is this right here. And whenever you buy the Sephora favorites, they always give you deluxe samples. Now, if they was giving you travel sizes, then I feel like it's more bang for your buck. The only reason why I like the perfume sampler is because you are able to trade in the voucher to get a full size item. And this year, outside of the holiday set, they also have the Sephora favorites vanilla perfume discovery set, 8 fragrances for $34, and you can switch it out for travel size fragrance. So yes, this is the size of a travel size fragrance. And when it comes to the other one that is $95, you will get a full size 1 ounce, which would be this. Now the next item I'm going to recommend to you guys is the Huda Beauty. I know. You guys probably thinking like, is this video all going to be about Huda Beauty? No, it's not. I think this is going to be the last one, but I'll hold it to me. It is the Huda Beauty Filter Soft Glow Blush. Now I got mine in Cotton Candy. Oh my goodness. This blush is so beautiful. And I'm not just talking about the color. Take away the color, because I feel like you're probably going to get the same thing with any color that you choose, but I'm just talking about the application, the way that it applies onto your skin. You can apply them onto your skin directly. You can apply it on top of foundation. You can also set your foundation, set your face. If you feel like you still need a little extra blush, you can go on top of it after you apply your powder, and it will not lift up. I have done them all. I am like freaking amazed with this formulation of liquid blush, because I have tried so many different liquid blushes, and you know how like I said, whenever you finish, you set your face, especially when you use creams, and then you set the powder, you set your face with the powder, and then you look up and you're like, dang, I need a little bit more blush. I feel like my blush is like, it disappeared. Like, where is it? So you want to go back on top of it with the same blush without going to get a powder blush. And then you start getting patchy. It's lifting up your foundation. All the hard work that you went into doing your face is now done. It's gone. This does not give you that. And then not only that, on top of it, it smells so freaking delicious. Now the only thing that I do have like a little complaint about is the application. Like, you really get a little bit of product. You can't, Huda made sure that you're not gonna overuse this product. You get a little bit of product and you put it on, but you're gonna have to keep, you know, putting it in to get more product. That's the only thing that I would say about it, is that the applicator does not take out enough product for me. But to be honest, if that's the only thing that I have to like work around, I'm good, sis. The next item I want to talk to you guys about is the Fenty Skin Hydrating Lip Oil. This stuff is the truth. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the Sephora haul that I had from the last Sephora sale, but this is one of the items that I did pick up, and this stuff is the truth. It is thick. It is beautiful. It's not overly sticky or tacky or anything like that. And it smells so good. Like, this here, I got mine in Cherry Treat. I keep this in my bag anytime like I'm out and about. Oh my god. It smells like candy. It smells like Nerds, to be honest. Like the rainbow flavored Nerds. Oh my goodness. But like I said, like, I love to keep this in my car. Not in my car, but in my bag. Just in case I need to like hydrate my lips a little bit. I like the applicator on it. Oh my goodness. It is so like, I just love it. It's 10s across the board. Okay, so right now it comes in 4 colors. It comes in cherry, It comes in melon, black cherry, and then dragon fruit. Sheet mask. That's it. Sheet mask. Get the Sephora sheet mask. I'm not telling you to go and get like all the other brands. No, I'm talking about the Sephora. Get the Sephora sheet mask. What's really good about the Sephora sale is that anything that's part of the Sephora Select collection is 30% off, and not just a typical 10, 15, or 20% off. If you are a Sephora insider, get the face mask. Especially if you're someone like me that's a little bit lazy when it comes to the skincare routine. And it's not necessarily that I'm lazy when it comes to it. What it is that I really love to apply a sheet mask and allow the serums that is in the sheet mask to absorb into my face. I feel like personally, okay, this is just the way I feel. But when I apply serums to my skin, I feel like as soon as I apply them and rub them in, they're dry. And I'm like, is it really doing the job that it needs to do? Especially when it comes to like hydrating and plumping serums, like hyaluronic acid, things of that nature. I feel like my skin drinks it up before it really do anything. And don't get me wrong, I understand with hyaluronic acid, you probably need something like a steamer or something on your face to kind of give you that hydrating feel. But when it comes to a sheet mask, you just put it on, you sit back, you watch your favorite show, you eat some popcorn, and you allowing that product to do its job. So hands down, sheet mask. Do a sheet mask. If you don't feel like your serums are doing what it's supposed to do, go to Sephora, find sheet masks that has the item that you're looking for, like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid. Some of them, they have sheet masks that has collagen, retinol. Get the sheet mask and just let it sit on your skin. Find a few minutes out of your day to pamper yourself, girl. But sheet mask, I have come to love a good sheet mask. Ooh, this one. If you watched me before in the past, you're probably tired of hearing me talk about them, but I'm going to talk about them again. It is Makeup Forever. If you have normal to dry skin and you're looking for a foundation that is hydrating, but it still gives you coverage, the Makeup Forever HD Hydro Glow Skin Foundation, this is it. Okay, this is for you. This is for you. This is a beautiful, especially like everyday foundation. If you're one of those girls that like to do a little something for like a daytime, you know, look, this is the foundation. Okay, this is a foundation. This is it. Even when it comes to like, if you want to do like a little nighttime and you want something that's dewy but not too dewy, because you know I associate dewy skin with more for daytime. You can pull it off nighttime, but maybe you're looking for something that's more of like, I don't know, like a natural skin finish, or maybe something a little bit more mattifying, but you still want a little extra glow. But mix it with a mattifying foundation. You can mix it with any foundation. I've mixed it with my Pat McGrath matte foundation. I've mixed it with my Giorgio Armani. I've even mixed it with the original Makeup Forever, the original H Skin foundation. I even mixed it with this one. Just trust me on it. If you have not yet found a staple foundation for your collection, so the next item I'm going to recommend to you guys is another Makeup Forever item, and it is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Cream Face Palette. Now I know that recently they just came out with the full blush palette. That one, if you want a full cream blush palette, I would say get it. I'm not gonna get it. Honestly, I'm tempted. I am tempted. Okay, I'm stand corrected. So it's not a blush palette. Okay, no. It is a blush palette. So it's the Makeup Forever HD Skin Blush and Glow Longwear Cream Face Palette. Okay, so I'm thinking that it's a full blush palette because they have had a full blush palette before. I don't know if they have it on their website, but it's not at Sephora. But this is the one that I'm talking about, which is the blush and glow. So pretty much one side of the palette is all blushes and the other side of the palette is all highlighters. Now, I am tempted. I am tempted on getting it, but I'm not gonna get it. The reason why I'm not gonna get it is because I have these two right here. That's the only reason why I'm not gonna get it. Hear me out. This is the one that really is keeping me from getting it, which is the HD Skin palette, it is the all-in-one face. Now the all-in-one face palette, it comes in 3 shades. It comes in light to medium, medium to tan, and then they have tan to deep. I believe this one is medium to tan, if I'm not mistaken. The all-in-one face palette comes with 2 color correctors, 4 foundations. I would say maybe 5 foundations, because I don't really feel like this is a contour or bronzer. I guess depending on how fair you are, you can probably pull this one off as a contour or bronzer. But I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's just additional foundation, and then you have your 2 bronzers and contour. Now obviously the contour bronzers, only reason why they're that for me is because of my lighter shade. However, it's because of my lighter skin tone. However, these 2 shades are foundations, and then it also have 2 blushes and a highlighter on top. With that being said, I don't really use the cream blush and highlighter in this palette like that. I probably should step into it and use it a little bit more, but I to be honest, I really don't. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be wasteful. I feel like if I was to get this, I would get it just to have it, but I will recommend it to you guys, especially if you're looking for like a blush palette. If you're a makeup artist and you need multiple blushes, honestly, if you're a makeup artist, there's no reason why you don't have all of these kits, because they're very compact and it gives you every shade color that you need. Most definitely recommend it. I don't feel like you're going to regret it if you were to get it. However, be very mindful on if you're going to use all of those shades. That's the reason why I'm not going to get it, because I know that I'm not going to use that palette in its entirety. But if you was thinking about getting it, get it. Okay, the last 2 items I want to talk to you guys about is both from skincare, but the first one I want to tell you about is Baggage Claim Gold Eye Mask from Wonder Beauty. So these eye masks come in gold, and you can also get them in pink. So the one that I have is part of the old packaging, but the ones in Sephora, the new packaging is pink, but they're the same product. It has hyaluronic acid, so it hydrates and plumps your under eye, and then it also reduces under eye circles. The reason why I love these eye masks is because they're made out of like this felt material, so when you put them under your eye, they just sit there. Okay, girls, you know what I mean, especially if you use eye masks. The other eye mask is like this gelatin type material or whatever they use, and you put it on, and as soon as you sit up and try to move around, they start sliding down your face, and your only option you have to do is just sit back like this, like you casket ready. And no, girls, we got things to do. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes, yes, sometimes we want to have a pamper day where we want to sit back and relax. Like I was telling you earlier, you know, you want to pop your popcorn and eat your popcorn while you watch your show. But sometimes you need something quick, especially if you're trying to get up and get ready for work. So these eye masks, they do not move. So that's the main reason why I love them, is that they sit. Once you put them there, they're where they belong. They don't move. Now, the last item that I want to tell you guys about, and I would highly recommend you getting, is another set of eye masks. Now, these eye masks is from Tropicals. It is a brightening and clearing eye mask. I really love these eye masks. Now, the tropical eye mask is for brightness, hydrates, and it depuffs the under eye. So they pretty much kind of do the same thing. However, I do feel like this one is more for the under eye brightening. Tropicals is more for the under eye brightening, while Wonder is more for hydration. What makes Tropical very unique is that it does not have like a serum solution in it, but yet it's like incorporated in the eye patch itself. So when you put them on, it's another eye patch that doesn't move. Once you put it on your face, where you put it is going to be there. It's going to stay. It's not going to slide down or anything like that. So this is really good, especially like you're on the go, or maybe you're traveling and you want to put an eye patch on the plane or on the train or wherever you're going, and you feel like you need an eye patch or an eye mask. These are perfect because you don't have to worry about them slipping and sliding. One side of it is felt, the other side has like this gelatin material, but it's very much so, it's sticky without being tacky. It's like once you put it on, it kind of like sucks to your face. It sucks to your skin of where you put it, and it just stays there, and it does not come off until you're ready for it to come off. Like, you literally have to take them off. So those are all the items that I would recommend you guys to take a look at if you were interested in them and you was kind of on the fence. Girl, I'm telling you, go ahead full force and get them. You will not regret it. And if you're interested in more of my Sephora sale recommendations, go ahead and check out this video. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, you're made for more. See you next time.